We all love our dogs. But did you know that some everyday actions could be hurting their feelings without us even realizing it? From innocent habits to misunderstood body language, your furry friend may be silently suffering in ways you never imagined. If you're a true dog lover, you won't want to miss this. In today's video, we're uncovering the top 10 things that could be hurting your dog emotionally and how to fix them. Stick around until the end because you'll be amazed at how simple changes can strengthen the bond with your pup. Let's dive in. Number 1, a lack of routine can leave your dog stressed and anxious. Without set times for meals, walks, and rest, dogs live in constant uncertainty. While some people enjoy variety, dogs need consistency to feel safe. Studies show that regular schedules reduce anxiety and create stability. Without a predictable routine, dogs stay on high alert, which can lead to destructive behaviors and sleep problems. Set fixed times for meals and walks. Small changes can make a huge difference in your dog's mood and your home's harmony. Number 2, rubbing your dog's nose in their pee or poop is a harmful myth. This practice assumes dogs will associate discomfort with eliminating in the wrong place. But studies show it only causes fear and confusion. Dogs don't understand why they're being punished. They just lose trust in you. Instead of scolding, reinforce positive behavior by offering treats or praise when they eliminate in the right spot. This helps them learn without trauma, strengthening your bond and encouraging the right behavior. Number 3, your dog might hate it when you pat their head, and here's why. Many canines feel insecure when petted from above since they can't see the hand approaching. This type of touch may be perceived as invasive or even threatening. Some studies show that contact on top of the head is less pleasant for many dogs, especially if they have a history of trauma. If your dog pulls away, lowers their ears, or licks their lips when you pet them on the head, they are likely uncomfortable. Instead of insisting on this type of petting, try touching the side of the body, the chest, or the base of the ears. Observing your dog's reaction and respecting their signs of discomfort strengthens trust and reduces unnecessary stress. Pet their heads only if they show positive signs when you approach from the front or side. This way, they'll feel much calmer and more receptive to affection. Number 4, yelling at your dog is damaging the trust they have in you. When the caregiver's voice becomes too loud, dogs interpret it as a sudden threat, which causes fear. Animal behavior studies have observed that dogs subjected to scolding display higher levels of stress and may develop defensive behaviors. The problem with yelling is that while it may stop unwanted behavior temporarily, it doesn't teach the dog what they should do. Instead, they only learn to be apprehensive about the caregiver. If you need to correct something, remain calm and use a firm yet serene tone. Reward correct behavior and guide them on what is expected. This approach strengthens the relationship without causing trauma. If they're chewing on something they shouldn't and you yell, they'll stop only out of fear. With calm guidance and redirection, they'll learn what's appropriate. Number 5, ignoring socialization can leave your dog lonely and depressed. Many caregivers think food and space are enough, but dogs need to interact with other animals and people to stay healthy. Lack of socialization can lead to fear, aggression, or destructive behaviors. Dogs need to handle different stimuli throughout their lives, not just as puppies. Regular walks and positive interactions help them adapt to new environments and reduce stress. Without socialization, dogs may become anxious or aggressive when meeting unfamiliar people or animals. Number 6, laughing at your dog's fears undermines their confidence in you. When a dog is startled by a noise or an object and sees their caregiver laughing, it feels abandoned. The fear is real to them, and the laughter feels like mockery. Over time, they may stop seeking comfort in moments of distress, learning that their fears won't be taken seriously. Research in animal behavior shows that providing comfort and support when a dog is frightened helps reduce stress levels, preventing the development of more serious phobias. Instead of laughing, show understanding for their distress. Associate the fear-inducing stimulus with something positive, like treats or affection. This way, the dog learns to cope better with the situation and trusts you even more. Number 7, Taking away your dog's food is creating insecurity and anxiety. Many people suddenly remove the bowl to test if their dog will accept it or to prevent possessiveness. But this action teaches the opposite. The dog starts fearing they'll be left without food, which causes stress and can trigger aggression. Studies show that dogs learn best through positive associations. So, if you want your dog to allow you to touch their food, offer an extra treat as you move closer to the bowl. This helps them understand that your approach is not a threat. Taking away their food without warning only heightens their anxiety. Mealtime should be a calm and trust-building moment, not a source of stress. Number 8. Shoving your dog can damage the emotional bond between you. When dogs jump or get in your way, pushing them aside feels like aggression to them. They don't understand your hurry and may feel rejected. Studies show that negative physical contact can harm their trust. Instead of shoving, teach commands like sit or stay and reward them for complying. This helps you maintain control without using force, preventing fear and frustration and strengthening your bond. Number 9. Ignoring your dog's signals like scratching or asking for attention can harm communication between you. Dogs use gestures to communicate, and when you ignore them, they learn that it's not worth trying. This can lead to frustration or apathy. If your dog scratches the door to go out and you don't respond for a long time, they might end up eliminating in an inappropriate place because they didn't get an answer. Studies in canine behavior suggest that acknowledging your dog's signals strengthens the bond and prevents bigger issues. This doesn't mean giving in to every request, but showing that you're listening. Respond calmly, even if it's just to guide them, so they feel valued, reducing anxiety and improving the relationship. Number 10. Using the crate or carrier as punishment can make your dog hate the place that should be a safe haven. The crate should be a space where your dog feels protected or where travel is easier. However, if you confine them there every time they do something wrong, you create a negative association. Research on canine anxiety has shown that using the crate as punishment causes stress and fear, not comfort. The dog starts seeing the crate as a prison and resists going in. Instead of using the crate as punishment, reserve it for positive moments. Place toys and treats inside and encourage your dog to enter voluntarily. They'll come to view the crate as a refuge, not a punishment zone. Now that you know these 10 situations that can cause emotional suffering in your dog, it's worth reassessing your daily routine. Even small changes can lead to significant benefits. Imagine what happens when you adopt more respectful practices regularly. Dogs are emotional beings capable of forming deep bonds with those who care for them. By recognizing this, you create a warmer, healthier environment for your best friend. Always seek knowledge and professional help when you notice signs of stress or inappropriate behavior.